Now, the Subway Final Word.
Welcome back to the Final Word. Bill O'Brien gone after 2 seasons at Penn State. He leaves the school to take the head coaching job with the Houston Texans. Welcome back to the Subway Final Word. Bill O'Brien reportedly has some negative things to say about how he was treated by the paternal faction of people during his time at Penn State. Our topic tonight, did Bill O'Brien do right by Penn State? Dan, you're up first.
Absolutely. Penn State has every reason to be appreciative to an enormous level of what Bill O'Brien was able to do up there. He restored football. He got people talking about football again. He did it almost immediately. He went 15-9 despite having scholarships taken away. I can't say enough about the job that he did up there, including tuning out the Paterno wackos. And no, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the really, really weird lunatic fringe that just obsesses over Joe Paterno and restoring the wins and everything else. Those people are still going to be there, unfortunately, for the next guy to deal with. But I would advise the next guy, whoever it is, whether it's Mike Munchak or someone else, to come in there with blinders on as far as those people are concerned and do that level of job and that level of tuning out that we saw from Bill O'Brien.
Well, you know, when I was up in State College during the whole coaching search for Bill O'Brien several years ago, the one thing I heard from most of the people within the community was they wanted somebody that would come in there and bring a dignity and bring a competitiveness, but bring accountability. And I think he did all of those things. And the danger in that was if somebody did do that, they were going to be targeted for a better job. But Bill O'Brien left Penn State better than they were when he arrived. And I don't think anybody thinks that was possible at the time of his hiring.
It still looks impossible. It's still unbelievable to me that that team went 15-9. I mean, you give Bill O'Brien full credit, not just for the team as a whole, but for Matt McGloin becoming literally an NFL starting quarterback and for the maturation of Christian Hackenberg. This is a guy who did a tremendous job up there. He should be remembered for that and for nothing else.
Well, there have been some names floated out there. Al Golden reportedly took his name off of the list. Mike Munchak reportedly interviewed for the Penn State job today. We'll see how it all shakes out maybe a few days before we know exactly who's taking over. There's much more to talk about on the Subway Final Word, including the possible search for a winger with Pascal Dupuy's injury. Could Winnipeg's Evander Kane be the guy? Eric says no, he's good, but not worth the headache. Our panel weighs in on the question next on the Subway Final Word.